Hey everybody, that nerdy gamer girl here, and I'm making this video because earlier today on my Tumblr, which is what I'm posting this on too, so that shouldn't be weird, I posted something called the Skyrim voice meme, or the Thu'um meme, and I said that if you asked me to answer any of the numbered questions, instead of just writing it down, I'd actually answer you with a video, since the Thu'um is all about the voice and communicating magic through the dragon language in the voice that seemed appropriate. I mean, I just think Thu'um is really freaking cool in general. I went to school for acting, so the idea of being able to use your voice to literally throw fire at someone is just really fucking cool to me in every kind of way. But anyway, I told you I'd answer your questions, so that's what I should be doing, and not just babbling like a crazy person. So, I had one request for number 3, 1 request for number 6, and 5 requests for number 8. So number 3, now tell us about your character. How did he or she end up in Skyrim? So I have 2 main Skyrim characters that I play. One is Hope the Imperial, and one who I've written about on my blog before is Grook the Orc. Hope the Imperial is a very, I hesitate to call her bland, but honestly I didn't headcanon her as much as I intended to, even though I played with her for longer than I've played with Grook. Hope is really into the Imperial cause. She thinks that the Stormcloaks are full of shit, and she just generally hates Nords a lot. And part of my idea with her is that she came to Skyrim to join the Imperial Legion because she wanted to fight the Stormcloaks, but she was so pissed off at Stormcloaks that she killed a guy, which is why she was captured by the Imperial army and sentenced to be beheaded with Ulfric's Stormcloak. Whereas Grook is an orc, and she did not grow up in Skyrim in my headcanon. She showed up in Skyrim and got insanely drunk and was arrested for public nudity, which is why she ended up on the chopping block. 6. Do you have a favorite race in Skyrim? That would be orcs. I generally like races that are ridiculous. I've never been one of those chicks who's like, I'm an elf, look at me, I'm gonna be really sneaky and use arrows and shit, because they're fancy. I mean, I like elves. I've played an elf before. I just played an Iron Kingdoms RPG game where I was an elf. But I love orcs in Skyrim. They're so ridiculous. They have excellent underbites. They live in those strongholds with silly names and fight giants for some reason. They have weird Daedra problems. They're great, and they get bonuses for using 2-handed weapons, which is not what I did with Grook. I decided to make her a dual wielder because I'm obsessed with the Mace of Molag Bal. I'm big into enchanting in Skyrim, so getting that was actually the first thing I did with Grook. I didn't even fucking go to Whiterun. I just like ran to Markarth, got the Mace of Molag Bal, and then started everything else. So she's a dual wielder, but in conclusion, I really like orcs. And then number 8, the one that 5 different people asked me to do, is say the following phrases. And the first one, the classic. I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Or, you know, it could be like, I used to be an adventurer like you, bro, but then, man, I took this arrow in my knee. That's my acting school coming out. Yeah, BFA. Working really hard. The next one was, let me guess, someone stole your sweetroll. Which is great. No lollygaggin, which I've literally said because I teach children. And I never used to use the word lollygaggin. That's a little bit old school for me, I guess. But, you know, no lollygaggin! No. Put my sweetroll back and stop fucking lollygagging. I don't say fucking to the kids, but you know what I mean? And last, but certainly not least, you see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords. I'm imagining that that's a thinly veiled dick joke. Anyway, thank you so much for answering my voice meme. I hope you enjoyed my responses, and I will see you again sometime. Have a great day, everybody. Bye!